$5 you spend at 53supply.com gets you one chance to win this Mark 7 GTI. We just did a big turbo upgrade on it, full custom exhaust and a lot of good stuff, a wrap, all the goodies. Make sure you go to 53supply.com in the top of the description, and every $5 you spend there gets you one chance to win this Mark 7 GTI. Happy shopping and good luck. Guys, I am absolutely stoked to blow the tires off of this thing. All of the integrated engineering parts and FCP Euro parts have been installed. Now today we've got to move on to the exhaust before we get it ripping. So I want to say a big thanks to FCP Euro, Integrated Engineering, and Drew for making a Drew spec exhaust today. Before you get going, today's video is brought to you by Policy Genius, and we'll talk about them here in a little bit. But guys, we have a big turbo Mark 7 GTI. This is the Mark 7 that we're doing a giveaway on, guys. Every $5 you spend at 53supply.com grants you one entry at the chance to winning this Mark 7. So let's go ahead. The first thing we're gonna do is, well, actually, let's get it up. Let's get this thing up there and I'll show you what we're doing. Last video, we had two startups, right? One of them with the open downpipe, and the second was with the stock exhaust. Both absolute extremes. We're on the quest to make the perfect sounding exhaust for the GTI. Chasing a clean sound is what we need, guys. What the Volkswagen community needs is not more straight pipes. It's not more police siren and loudspeakers under your bumper. It's exhausts that are actually tasteful. We'll focus on the exhaust thing for now. You guys got a lot of personal issues you gotta work out, but first we're gonna go with the exhaust. One of the biggest questions I get asked is, how much do you pay in car insurance or auto insurance? And I'm here to tell you, Today I want to talk to you guys about Policy Genius. No matter if you have 15 or 16 cars like I do, or if you just have one, or you own a home or anything like that, we all pay insurance. And there's always ways to save money, guys. The biggest thing for me is figuring out where to save every dollar I can, because that goes a long way. Policy Genius is a marketplace, or let's say an insurance broker. They make it easy to compare home and auto insurance all in one place. The point is, they can help you find similar policies to what you already have, but find a lower price for you. Policy Genius has saved customers an average of $1,250 per year over what they were already paying in auto and home insurance. They have saved new customers an average of $435 per year on auto insurance and an average of $350 a year on home insurance. Getting started is super easy. All you gotta do is go to the link policygenius.com/Shanks. You're gonna answer a few questions and get started. Policy Genius will take it from there. They're gonna take America's top insurance providers and show you the lowest rates that you can get. They can look for ways to save you more by bundling. Saving money is just as important as making money. Being a saver can get you where you wanna go in life, and starting on a monthly payment or yearly payment and knocking those down to as low as they can go is the best thing you can do. When it comes to insurance, it is nice to get it right. I wanna thank Policy Genius for sponsoring. Head to the link I've got for you in the description. Thanks to Policy Genius for sponsoring. Let's head on to the video. So what's the plan, Drusif?
Gonna unbolt the hangers because they look infinitely easier than trying to slide off of the
Yes,
mounts.
I noticed the same thing.
And sawzall the car.
Perfect.
Maybe the exhaust, maybe the rest of the car.
Yeah. After the turbo install, sawzalling the car in half doesn't sound like a horrible idea. So here are two clips of absolute extremes. Don't want that. That's too quiet for sure. Let's hope that we just cut it off. I wasn't filming it, but this is just that middle muffler. I'm gonna give it a rev. What do you think?
It's pretty loud, so.
That is pretty loud.
Maybe we can get a couple of little mini resonators in between the Y and the tips. I can throw in some little mini mufflers.
Yeah, we definitely have some options there. Who sells mini mufflers?
Dynamax, there's a couple companies that sell
So
some
it's,
nice
we need to order some stuff. There's nothing local. Not exactly what I was anticipating. I think that this catted downpipe doesn't give us as much congestion as I was hoping it would. So That doesn't sound amazing. It sounds okay, but it's not the best.
3 days later.
So we took the weekend to get some parts. We needed to get a couple of mini mufflers. Let me show you these. Check this out. These little mini mufflers. Hopefully these do us some justice. I think they should. They're really cool looking. And so we've got this sort of setup. Now, Drew, what are you thinking in terms of fitment? Because it's gonna be tight.
Probably gonna pick up right off of the factory exhaust and build a Y pipe with muffler bodies about right here at a small angle, and then a short little turn right before the tips. That way, if you do see it from underneath the car, it does wind up looking really cool and aesthetically pleasing, and flows well also.
Also, conveniently enough, over the weekend I got some parts. Barry Backer sent us some, I'm gonna say ground effects kits, like a diffuser, side skirt extensions, which I don't think I can do on the lift, maybe a front lip. Got a couple things to unbox from them. They did send this out, and they did give me a discount code, so I'll put that in the description for you guys. It's fine. Well, they actually package it pretty nicely. So, okay, so it's actually just really thick ABS. Honestly, I got no idea how this works. Definitely compared to the ABS, there's some companies out there that make some really cheap looking aero stuff. Usually it's just made out of really thin ABS, but this stuff's pretty good. So it's not like race car by any means. It's not like a chassis mounted splitter or anything, but it's stuff that upgrades the look. So I'm gonna figure out how to get these done while Drew's making the exhaust. Got some different fin options for the rear diffuser. I think I'm gonna go with something simple. That's a little too far out there, too much. I think we're gonna go with style 3. Oh wow. Front wasn't too terrible, but it's definitely on there and never coming off. I've got the rear diffuser on, or at least most of it. Yeah, I like how this looks. I'll pull it out in the sun after the exhaust is done. Try not to waft you over there, Drew. I'm gonna walk over very slowly. So, okay. Oh, damn.
Yep.
Dude, did you make that a perfect 3-inch, just about perfect 3-inch diameter?
Yeah, so that way I can try to maximize the amount of available space that we have.
Dude, that's killer.
Appreciate it, man.
I didn't show you this before, but I wanted to get a 4-inch tip. I haven't really seen, maybe this is a thing, but I didn't see a whole bunch of 4-inch tips for these. So 4-inch fills this gap like literally perfectly. So it's gonna be sick.
Just kind of looking, trying to see where this is gonna wind up sitting, so that it's all pleasing when it's all said and done.
Yeah, and then you'll probably just do a little curve straight out of that, and then obviously the tip.
Correct.
Ooh, that's gonna look cool. I really like how the tips turned out. Honestly, just how the entire exhaust looks. I'll turn the lights on in a second once Drew finishes tacking up some stuff, but this car from behind looks really, really cool. And the Barry Backer ended up, like it's on there. It's super, super stable. That diffuser and those fins are really on there. It ended up looking pretty good. I didn't want to use the spats. To me, I just think that's a little overkill. So I'll probably put these side skirts on pretty soon, but the lift is in the way for a couple of them. We'll give you one final look at everything with the lights on, and then we'll do a first start. And I want to do a little bit of driving to see how it's going to sound. I want to give you guys some flybys, some drive-bys and stuff. It's definitely going to be louder than it was, and I'm hoping that these two resonators, mufflers, do a little bit of work, just toning it down a little bit. I think it's going to sound great. We got a laser engraved DRUWERKS. Here we are on the ground for the first time with the DRUWERKS exhaust. I need to put the side skirts on, but actually the little front splitter looks pretty good. It's also super sturdy. This bumper is on there. I don't know, you VW guys know how well this bumper is on there. It's not coming off. So, looks good. See if it sounds good. I think it's actually gonna sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Go! Actually, that sounds pretty decent. Let's move it outside. That's actually good. Okay. That's good. That's way better than I thought. It's louder at idle than it is revving, which is great. Okay, that's good. That actually sounds really good. Let's bring it outside. I don't know, I have like 15 lights on my dash right now. Volkswagen things? Okay, this sounds really good. The cold start is pretty loud, but I'm not gonna lie, the idle sounds terrific. I really like the big exhaust tips. Those are nice. Those are sick, dude. Drew spec. All right, so this is the first time it's been out of the garage with a bigger turbo and all of the beautiful stuff we've done from Integrated Engineering. Dude, this is actually tame. Like way better sounding than I thought it was gonna be. Wow. Let's put you guys down here, get you a couple revs. Now that we have the bigger turbo and whatever other delete stuff we did, you can actually hear a little bit of blow-off valve. That's awesome. Okay, so that sounds a lot better than I thought it was going to. In fact, if there is an ideal exhaust sound, I think, for this car, that's it. Straight pipe with two of those tiny mufflers you can get from like Summit. Did you remember who made Dynamax?
Yeah.
Dynamax.
30 bucks a piece.
30 bucks a piece.
And stainless.
And stainless.
Sounds good. It sounds real good.
Loud inside the car, but I think this is like as loud as it should possibly be. And I think whoever gets this car is gonna be happy. There you have it, guys. New exhaust, and tomorrow we're gonna rip on it. We're gonna actually be testing out a new thing from Integrated Engineering, functional anti-lag, as in rolling anti-lag, as in beat a Mustang from a 40 roll. I'm just playing. I actually would love to compare that, but damn, this thing looks really good. Big shouts to Drew. I know you guys love Drew, but this thing looks fantastic. The exhaust looks good and it sounds good. Hope you guys are stoked about that, because I certainly am. Every $5 you spend at 53supply.com grants you one entry. We do have a new drop coming on Monday. We're gonna have check engine light gang shirts, and we're gonna have hoodies. A lot of you have been wanting hoodies, so we've got a lot of new goodies for you. I am absolutely stoked on how this thing is coming out. I've always been half wanting, half not, but I've wanted to always put my sort of flair and touch on a GTI, and I'm pretty sure it's really fun so far. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn those notifications on, because next video we're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. Let me know what car of mine you would want me to race and benchmark with. I think we're gonna finish up the Turbo Civic. Don't think it's gonna have a chance against this, because this thing's gonna be pretty fast, but maybe. Totally forgot to end this video because I was so excited to go in and see how it sounded on camera. As you guys know, how I end every video is daily advice for you guys. I want to say something simple today. You are who you hang around. You are who you spend your time with. This is advice that a lot of people will tell high schoolers or tell people in college, but really it's most important when you're an adult. Whether you make it or break it in life is really who you base yourself around, or at least who's in your ear. For one, an unsupportive friend is the same thing as a hater. Two, somebody who's not encouraging you is only dragging you down, is only dragging you away. A group or just a single person. You have no idea how much a person can change you and drag you down, and you won't realize it. especially until it's too late. I've seen some really crazy, amazing people dragged down because their group of friends was just meh. I've also seen some really meh people have amazing things happen in their lives because they chose the right people to hang out with. Guys, focus on that today. Have an amazing day. Go to 5-3 Supply, every $5, you know the drill. Have an amazing day, peace. Hey, I got 2 videos for you guys to watch. Finally, guys, I'm about to get a new outro. This might be one of the last times you see this beautiful, old, vintage piece right here. Have a good day, bye.